John Henry, both sides of the conversation. We are here in community. We're here with the Recovery Theater tonight. It's a night with the Blackhawk, a great musical event. My brother Jeffrey Garrett putting it on. So we are here. Lights is dim, so it's a little hard to see. But we'll go ahead and get y'all into the show and hear what's going on tonight. Only in San Francisco. Only in San Francisco. Only in San Francisco.
Excuse me, Chief. I'm gonna go over here with these ladies. Of course. Of course. Nothing personal. You like it? It came with me.
You got that kind of representative about there.
Used to.
Hopefully yourself.
Oh, you got your camera. I'm gonna just go right behind you. Can I get a picture of the four of you? The young man right there, the four of you. Right here. Do we need hair and makeup or what? Are we ready? Okay, here we go. Right here. Right here. I got you. No, no. I don't show my picture. Just for me. I'm gonna show the world your picture. A good photographer never shows a picture. No, you never do that. I was a picture jockey 30 years ago. Another thing you never do.
Good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome here to the San Francisco Jazz Center. Yes, give them a big round of applause. This center is known around the world for the class of jazz and the class acts and the sound that we get here. Now, although we're in the Jazz Center, where sometimes you have to be a little stuffy, a little stiff maybe, tonight we're gonna let loose and we're gonna have a good time. Is that right? So sit back, relax, and totally enjoy yourself. Thank you. So if you hear something that you like, let them know it. You can play like you're in church if you want to. Or if you're hearing something that you really, really like and you don't want to be disturbed, just go into your own little world and enjoy it. I'm Thomas Simpson, the founder and artistic director of the AfroSolo Theatre Company. Working with Mr. Jeffrey here. We have what we think is going to be a fantastic evening here for you. So we're very, very glad that you're here. One thing that we'd like to do as we get started is to pay homage to the people who've gone before us. And there are some people who've been very special to San Francisco Recovery Theater. Oh, I was not in the light, no, I'm not. Oh, I found my light. Hallelujah. Why didn't you tell me that? You're a performer. Always blame somebody. All right. Some of the people that we would like to pay homage to are on this board over here, who have performed with the Recovery Theater, and I'm sure you'll hear a little bit more about that as Jeffrey and maybe as Marvin will speak. Pam Coates.
That's right.
Yeah. We got John Doyle.
Yeah.
We've got Ed Bullens.
Yeah.
Ben Bacot. Bacot, French, Bacot. Jim Larkin.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of days ago, someone gave me a gift. It was a gift of a couple of old handkerchiefs. And I thought, why are you giving me these gifts of old handkerchiefs? And then she told me they were from the wardrobe of the Lorraine Hand Spirit Theatre Company. And I almost cried. And of course, that's Quentin and Stanley who are up there. Now, we also would like to pay homage to our ancestors, who you may know who aren't here. And the way we do that is invite them here to spend the evening with us by calling out their name. So if you have someone here you'd like to be here in spirit to enjoy and help this be a success, just call out their name.
Jimmy Ryan.
Yeah. Darula. Bill. Terry Collins.
Nancy Wilson.
Tyree Nichols.
And you can continue to
Nancy Wilson.
think about their names as we get started.
Dr. Junior here.
Yes. Now. Yeah, he's still here. Right now. Don't send him off too soon. Who was it you just called out, Harrison?
Tyree.
No, you're from the center.
Joe Rudolph, Terry Collins.
Terry Collins. I want to say something because I'm going to bring up the next, or the first person that you'll hear from reading after we've heard the fantastic, fantabulous, the most magnificent harp player this side of anywhere. Let's hear it to Miss Destiny Muhammad. We spoke about the jazz center. We'll be sure we give homage to the staff here who did a great job of helping pull this together. The first person we're going to bring up is a young man who was born around in the early 60s, somewhere around in the Fresno area.
You better drop back about
Now, okay. Maybe that's where you went somewhere, you moved somewhere around 62. Anyway, you will know him as a writer, as a poet, as an essayist, as an all-around, would you call yourself a revolutionary? All-around revolutionary. He got involved really, really early with the Black Panthers.
That's right.
And from there, he got involved with and helped start the Black Arts movement. Now, as a writer, he's written 30 books or so. Now, I know some people who haven't read 30 books, let alone write 30 books. But it's kind of in his blood, because his parents had a newspaper. And probably being around them and going to events and seeing what was going on and their activism is probably what helped school him into being with, who's the gentleman you wanted me to read from earlier? What's his name?
Cornell West.
Cornell West. Hang around with Cornell West. What was Sanchez's name? Sister? Sanchez? Sonia Sanchez. Nikki Giovanni. Mary Baraka, who passed away. Ed Bowlings, these people up here he knows. But the reason I want you to say Mr. Collins is one of the best interviews I heard was Marvin X and Mr. Collins after the death of Mary Baraka. That was a fantastic interview. I learned so much. And those of you who don't know the KPOO and what's happening over there, get on the ball and learn. I could say so much about this young man, but it's best for it to come from his own mouth. So without further ado, two things are going to happen. We're going to bring Marvin to the stage, and we're going to be graced by Destiny playing and singing, and then the next person you hear from here will be Brother Marvin X.
Very strange and enchanted wondered very fine over lands and sea. A little shy and
royal black blood. You're blood royal from battle royal, resistance battles in the wilderness of North America. Triangular trade, bloody massacres. 100 million gone. Blood purified Atlantic Ocean. Sharks trailed royal blood from Africa to the Americas. Rich royal bodies to feast. Bodies without rest. Stacked sardines, soaked bloody. Black royal tenacity. Never giving up. Resistance royal. No matter lost centuries. Royal to the bone. Revolutionary royal. Cottonfield kings and queens. Sugarcane rice field royal. Can't see to can't see royal. Tainted American Negro royal. Kings and queens without land. Kings and queens of consciousness. Revolutionary royal consciousness. Blood of Christmas addicts. Blood of Denmark Vesey, Prosser, Turner, Tubman, Wells, royal to the bone. Bow down to your kings, queens. Know them, call their names, libation time. Royal blood flows in children of resistance. Never give up, give in. You are kings and queens of water and land. Claim your kingdom and queendom, everlasting royalty. Survive bestiality from sea to sea. Look in the mirror, see the royal man and woman you truly be. You truly be.
A very strange enchanted boy. He's like of many things, fools and kings, and this he said to me. The greatest thing you will to be loved and loved in turn. Love and be loved, love and be loved.
Destiny Muhammad. Destiny. Now my duty now is to bring on the producer of this event, Jeffrey Greer of San Francisco Recovery Theater, one of my students from Recovery Theater before it transitioned into San Francisco Recovery Theater. But he don't know I wanted him to start his own theater. And he did. And I'm thankful that he carried on. Just as our another dear sister over in Oakland, Dr. Ayodele Nzinga, who worked with me also over here, and she went back to Oakland and started her own theater. And as you know, she's now the first poet laureate of Oakland, California. Yeah. So, I'm proud of my students. I'm proud of my students, and I'm glad they got out of my hair. But some of them, they're coming back to bless me, and I'm thankful to get the blessing, and I'm not ungrateful. So it's been a long journey, and we're glad that Jeffrey has carried on, and I see a lot of people in here that worked with us in the past. Steve, Brother Steve right there. Steve Williams, is it? That's Steve Williams, Stefan. I have to tell you the truth. You know, we all went through drugs here in the Tenderloin. You know, don't think we didn't, because we did. You know, we slept in every alley, every doorway, and every, I don't want to be racist, but Hindu Hilton hotel.
Yeah,
I said it.
Patel, the Patel.
Well, I didn't want to call no family names. But we survived.
That's right.
We survived.
That's right.
I remember the time I was living on 6th Street, and I was blessed. You ain't gonna believe this. I woke up one morning, and my hotel was on Wall Street. I went from 6th Street to Wall Street.
Come on now.
You understand?
That's right.
So you can be blessed if you open up your hand and take the blessing. Some of you got your fist balled up at God and want to get a blessing. So I got 5 minutes. Wait a minute. They said on the Facebook, ain't no way in the hell Marvin that's gonna do 5 minutes. But wait a minute, Jeffrey. Hold on, Jeffrey. I know you got a beautiful show. I listened to the tape. So I know you got something coming for him tonight. But like when I did a conversation with Cornell West, and they told him 5 minutes for the intro, Cornell said 5 black minutes. But I'm gonna turn it over to Jeffrey because there's some other people that want to perform tonight, and I know y'all want to hear them. So you got my magazine. Read my magazines. A lot of stuff in those magazines we gave out to you, and there's a few copies of the poem that I just read from. There's a poster out there if you get some on the way out. So thank you, Recovery Theater San Francisco. Here is Jeffrey Greer. Thank you, Pops. You just can't never, he always got to give you a whooping one way or another. But that's my partner. That's my partner, I really will. Hey, Marvin, I just want to tell in front of everybody, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. We did do a lot. We did a lot. Before we really start, so there's two things, got some housekeeping. Somebody left their glasses at the front where you're supposed to make a donation. You know? So hopefully y'all can see the donation box, right? So somebody, apparently you don't need your glasses. I got them right here in all my CDs that I've been giving away. My lady told me, I don't know why you got the CDs, and don't nobody play CDs anymore. So. But we got them. So if anybody's missing some glasses, I have them.
Right here.
Oh, right here, we got it? Okay. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, one other little start before we kick off. I know my band leader, Dave Austin, right there. Trio to Swing. And my band.
Your
said, well,
band.
Why is the band? The band looks a little strange, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. This is how the Blackhawk was set up. This is exactly how the Blackhawk looked. Okay? Now, first of all, we need to do a little bit of recovery theater housekeeping. Let me get on stage so I can see everybody. And that is, we got to level the playing field. Okay? And we're not going to take any pictures. We're not going to turn anybody in. We just want you to be honest and understand what we're going to do. Now, how many crackheads do we have in the audience today?
Active or inactive?
Inactive or active? We'll take them both. Go on, hold your hand up, man. Be the first. Hold your hand up. Oh, there you go. Step fine. There you go. There we go. We got one. Okay. At least one that's admitting it.
I've been saved.
He's been saved. All right. So we went uptown, now we got to go downtown. Which one of y'all is messing with that hop? Any hop heads?
I've been saved.
Oh, no, there goes again. We've been successful, I guess.
I've been redeemed.
Now we're getting ready to get into it. And then we got the tweakers. So which one of y'all is some tweakers? Any speed freaks here? Any speed freaks? Oh, we got one. There you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. You don't understand. This is very serious, though, to acknowledge. You know, we're trying to level the playing field because we got a lot to do here. Right? Okay. Any alcoholics? I know y'all some. I've seen y'all drinking. Come on now. We've got some booze heads. All right. Now we're going off into the weed. Any weed heads? Oh, there she goes. We got some weed heads in the audience, don't we? Any pill poppers? Oh, I got news for you. How about somebody addicted to food? Any food? Yeah, there it goes, right back there. Food, right? How about y'all internet people? You know, motherfucker, you're stuck on the screen. You can't get away from the screen. Come on, Facebook, 24 hours a day, right? Right. What about your shopaholics? There you go, baby. I figured we'd get you there. Okay. Shopaholics, right? Then we got sexaholics. There we go. There's the time. Then here we go. How about anger management? Anger. Thank you very much. Thank you for acknowledge people when they are willing to accept and tell you what they're about. You know, we're all here, okay? Now, I could go on and on. Cigarette smokers, coffee drinkers, you know, shoe freaks, tennis shoe freaks, you know. I could go on and on. Back to the shopaholics. You know.
Addicted to the lifestyle.
Hoarders. My woman will tell you right now, I'm a hoarder. You know. I love all my shit. Baby, you don't have to be so loud. She is supportive. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. But listen, I want you to look to the left, look to the right, and know that you are in good company. Know that you are in good company. Be at home. Okay? So I think it's only fair that we acknowledge that we are here right across. I guess we can go across Van Ness and we'll be right there in the Tenderloin, so we're close enough. I think it's very important that we acknowledge, you know, this piece of work that the Blackhawk represented, because it represents San Francisco in its totality. So I want you to take a walk with me. Take an easy breezy walk, and we're gonna walk through the Tenderloin together. Okay, Dave, you wanna give it to me?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Sounds about right. You like that, Marvin? Okay, I think we can do something, huh? In the pre-dawn hours in San Francisco's Tenderloin district, the hustle and bustle of the night creatures can be heard as they scurry about in search of shelter before the sun catches them unprotected. As we focus in on the corner of Turk and Hyde, home of the famous Blackhawk Jazz Club, the emptiness of the place screams of a need to be occupied. Because there's a parking lot there now. Now, there's a lot of stories, Destiny, about how the Tenderloin got its name. Did you know that? Some people say it's the name of a place of a similar place in New York, right? Had the same name, same attitude as the Tenderloin. Some people say, oh, it must be from the Barbary Coast. Because, you know, the police officers used to like to work the Tenderloin. It was always easy for some under the table kind of activity. That's right. And we all know that the Tenderloin is one of the finest cuts of meat there is. But those of us who live in the Tenderloin know that it actually means the soft inner thighs of a prostitute. Yeah, Tenderloin. Now the Tenderloin is bordered to the north by Gary Street, to the west by Mason, to the south, don't go cross Market because then you're in 6th Street territory, right? To the west, Polk Street. Many people say the Tenderloin is probably the largest outdoor zoo. Might be. A lot of captains there. Right? But the Tenderloin has a long, long history. Right? In fact, one of the first riots took place in the Tenderloin. Because, you know, the Tenderloin has a history of having several alternate sexualities centers there. Right? They had a riot. One of the first, before the Great Wall. You know, at the wall in New York where they had the fight. The Tenderloin also has been in several movies. How many of y'all know about the Maltese Falcon? You know about the Maltese Falcon? Let me tell you something. The writer, Dashiell Hammett, wrote it all about the Tenderloin. When you go back and you look at that movie, that's the Tenderloin. In fact, there's a street right there, right up the street, called Dashiell Hammett Way. It's about a foot and a half long, but it's his street. Right? Now, many people don't know that the Tenderloin had a lot of boxing rings, gambling, all kinds of vice. That's why they call it the Barbary Coast. But the most important factor for this story is the Blackhawk Jazz Club. Now, the Blackhawk Jazz Club, much like San Francisco, typified the unity. Because you see, the jazz club right there on Turpin High, people used to hang out in front of it, right? And the people that lived in Pacific Heights would call the police and complain, oh, they down there, they're listening to that devil music and they smoking that monkey dust. I don't know what we're gonna do, we gotta get rid of them. They send the police down there and they raid the club every now and then, but you know what? You know what the owners did? In San Francisco style, they put chicken wire right down the middle of their club. Kids on one side, adults on the other. Problem solved. Because we're about inclusion here, right? Well, as we center in on this corner on Turpin High, you know there used to be a park there, and as we look real close, we can see a gentleman that seems to be sleeping underneath one of those park benches. Looks like he's been there for a long time. And then his boy, every morning, 5:30 in the morning, right there on the corner of Hyde and Turk, he's waiting for the bus. You know him. You've seen him. He's got overalls. He's got one of those lunchboxes, you know, one of those Fred Flintstone lunchboxes, about 20 years old. He's standing on the bus stop. And his boy comes out, and they talk every single day. And you know, they solve all the world's problems. They talk about everything. I don't know. Where'd all the black folks go in San Francisco? They seem to be disappearing. Where they going? We don't know. And then they go back, and they go forth. And they say they always talking about the minority. How are you going to talk about San Francisco when you don't talk about the Chinese? Why they always leave the Chinese out of the conversation of San Francisco? Shit. They go back and forth. But you know what? The only time they seem to come together is when they talk about their lives at the Blackhawk. You see, they both used to work there. They're both singers and musicians. One of them fell off, and the other one fell down. Right? But they both on the same corner. My boy with the lunchbox. See, I had to go raise 3 kids. That's why I got me a job. And my man sleeping underneath the park bench and said, well, I ain't got no job because I'm a dedicated artist. See, look. He said, yeah, I see you all right. Both on the same corner. But you know what? They always seem to come together when they talk about that special woman. You see, they were both in love with the same woman at the Blackhawk Jazz Club. She was a singer. And as Murphy's Law would only have it, as these two gentlemen stood on the corner arguing about nothing, they looked up and saw, just like this street right here, you see all these people going by? Every now and then you see somebody stop and they look in, they looked up and they saw a bus. And who do you think they saw in the back of that bus? What they loved. They saw that woman on the bus pulled up, you know which one it was, 9 San Bruno, we used to catch it all the time. The bus pulled up right there on the corner. And they said, wait a minute, baby, remember me? She looked out, she closed that window, told the bus driver, hit the gas. And there we have it, another tale of the Tenderloin. Wait a minute, baby, wait.
Yeah.
How you doing, folks?
All right.
My name is Eric Ward, your American Original. I'm here to tell you about that special lady he was talking about. What was her name? Ruby. What was she like? Well, she had hair up to here and everything else out to everywhere else. Just my type. So, let's do it. They say, Ruby, you're like a dream, not quite what you seem. Though my heart may break when I awake, let it be so. I only know, Ruby, it's you. They say, Ruby, you're like a song, don't know your right from your wrong. And in your eyes I see heartaches for me. Right from the start, who stole my heart, Ruby? It's you. Let me tell you. Now I hear your voice, and I must run to you. I have no choice, so what else could I do? They say, Ruby, you're like a flame, into my life you came. And though I should be well, I still don't care. I only know I love you so, 'cause Ruby, it's you. Hear your voice, and I must run to you. I have no choice, so what else could say, Ruby, you're like a flame. Into my life you came. Though I should be aware, I still don't care. Right from the start, who stole my heart? Ruby, it's you. I only know I love you so. Ruby, it's you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Ward. That man is so smooth. Damn, this microphone is greasy. Anyway. We all have our proclivities. We got another queen from the Tenderloin. And this young lady has been with us for quite some time. And she's going to take us on a little trip, because I know many of you have not been south. And I don't mean LA. I mean outside of California. Okay? Way down south. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Yes, dear, it's for you. It's you. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this together. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. You know, sometimes we just gotta, we gotta work things out. Okay, here you go. You want this one or that one? Here you go. Take that. Ladies and gentlemen, Gail Rosemont.
Clouds come creeping, you got me weeping this morning. Yeah, I can't believe you're really gonna leave this town. Everyone knows I can't make a move without you. You're turning my whole world upside down. And I get a feeling that I've seen the last of you. Oh, Rio de Janeiro blows. The salt sea air, your windblown hair, reflections on a dream. Thoughts of you with who knows who, flowing through me like a stream. Brazilian serenaders linger on. Help me lose my soul in your song. And I get a feeling that I've seen the last of you. Rio de Janeiro blows. Oh, Rio. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gail Rosemont. I was getting ready to jump up on this stage, but I looked back there and I saw my special somebody. She said, "Oh no, you're not gonna be rubbing the liniment on tonight. You're not going through all that. just walk up the stairs, Negro, like your age. Come on now." You know this is Black History Month, right?
Yeah.
Do y'all know that?
Round of
Okay, thank you. I
applause.
wanted to hear something, I'm very, I'm a hands-on kind of guy. Well, part of our history is acknowledging those who have helped us get to where we are. And we're very fortunate to have some of those with us if we collaborate and partner and actually work with each other. So I just wanted to, first of all, acknowledge Miss Denise Pate, San Francisco Art Commission, who helped us channel some of the funds from the Dreamkeeper so that we can do this. This is a dream. I mean, I don't know when the last time we got to be in the Jazz Center, but this is an opportunity for you to see what we actually can do, right? I also would like to acknowledge, where's Idris? Where's he at? Idris Akmore, back there with the pyramids.
Yeah.
Cultural Odyssey. Mr. Akmore has been very, very helpful to me personally by keeping me in line academically. You gotta have somebody who knows how to play a pencil as well as an instrument. We need to learn that. This is, it's been a total learning experience. I want to thank you, Idris. Thank you.
My pleasure, man.
Thank you you for being here. But then again, we also went out for a little entertainment. I said, I'm gonna go out for a little light show, and that Lorraine Hansberry had this piece. And it was supposed to be Hallie. I said, Hallie? Who's that? Oh, Mahalia Jackson? And then I met Janine. Yeah. So I'm not going to sing that now, so I'm going to let her do the business. So band, you guys can just sit back, have a seat, take a chill pill. I'm getting off stage. You want this microphone, Janine? Yes, yeah, absolutely. Oh, yes, whatever you want. Yes, ma'am. Stand back, stand back. One right here. Right here. Can I hand this to you? No. Oh, sorry about that, James. No, I think they're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. In the light. Well, there you go. Now, you want me to set this up here for you? Or you want to hold it? In the stand, please. See how I'm handling things? Not too close. There we go. Not too close.
Rainbow face. Rainbow face. Thank you.
If happy little
bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Then oh why can't I? If happy birds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? And as you know, you've met the incomparable Destiny Muhammad. Destiny and I've known of Destiny. I have seen Destiny. I've grown up worshiping Destiny. We have never performed together, and so this is my honor and my joy. I have to thank Thomas, and I have to thank you so much for putting us together and allowing us to share this music together. We met for the very first time 3 days ago, and we sat down, and when you're a musician and you sit down with another like-minded musician, there doesn't need to be any talk about what you're going to perform, how you're going to perform it. You don't talk form, you don't talk music, you just sit down and you have a conversation together. And during the music, during this conversation, we just speak to each other musically, and it comes together. We sat down and we brainstormed possible songs, what we wanted to do, and she mentioned a song, and as soon as she said it, we mentioned like 6 other songs, 10 other songs, and I was like, nope, that one. And so I'm super excited to share this with you tonight. I think it's an amazing message. It's something that is very applicable to what we're going through right now. I'm an educator. Children, humans are my passion. I love to teach people anything. If I know it, I'm going to teach you about it. But I have a very special place in my heart for children. And I think that we don't, as adults, when we grow up, we lose that inner child that's inside of us, and we disconnect from the next generation. as they're coming up, we lose that whimsy, we lose that innocence, we lose that playfulness. The child inside you is the visionary, it's the dreamer. It's the one that sets that tone for what you want to be in your life. When you become an adult, you have to pay attention to what you say to children because they listen. You have to pay attention to what you do because they see and they learn. Children may not obey, but they will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn and to learn who to be. So we have to be very careful when we say, listen to me, because children will listen. Careful the wish you make, because wishes are children. Careful the path they take, because wishes come true, but they are not free. Careful the spell you cast, not just on children. Sometimes the spell may last past what you can see, and it can turn against you. Careful the tale you tell, because that is the spell. Children will listen. Children will listen. Children will listen. This is Sondheim's Children Will Listen from Into the Woods. Children will see and learn. Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn, to learn what to be. Listen to me. Children will listen. Careful the wish you make, for wishes are children. Careful the path you take, for wishes come true, but not free. Careful the spell you cast, and not just on children. Sometimes the spell will last past what you can see, and they'll turn against you. Careful the spell you tell, that is the spell. Children will listen. Children will listen. Children will listen.
Janine, thank you. What you gonna say? What you gonna say? Thank you, and thank you. Wow. I mean, She fooled around and poured some culture into your brain. You never look at it. Poured some intelligence in you. Thank you, Janine. That was fantastic. Really, really was. Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, another one of the characteristics of the Blackhawk, you know, they used to have their Sunday jam sessions. And you never knew who was going to walk through the doors of the Blackhawk. You just didn't know. Marvin might show up. You never know. Never know who's going to walk through the doors of the Blackhawk. So as I look out into the audience, I see a few faces. No, Stefan, not you, brother. I look out and I see some faces. Maurice, is that you? Ladies and gentlemen, hey, D11 boy, go there. Maurice Rivers. You don't know him, you better get to know him. But you know who I'm looking at out here? Another virtuoso, one of our queens from San Francisco. She's been around for a long time.
Uh-oh.
And I think we need to have her come on up and make a statement, you know, put the stamp on Black History Month. So young lady, would you mind coming? Do you need some help? You got it? Yes, of course I'm talking to you. Absolutely. I said, young lady, I ain't talking to nobody else. What? You're gonna fool me? You wanna come on stage, you wanna stay down? Okay. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Dave. No. We're doing this. Come on. Okay. James, you're gonna move your harmonicas. You okay? All right. You want this mic, that mic? You want me to put this thing? We put it right here. See how I'm asking, gentlemen? You see how I ask first? Easy. Got it situated. Look at that, I'm spryly. What's her name? All right.
Tell us her name, Jeffrey.
Huh?
Tell us her name.
We gonna tell the name. That's part of the secret, man.
That's great. I don't have deep tune. I didn't bring any deep tunes. I should have gotten deep with the songs that I chose.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Paul West. Put your hands together for Paul West.
Okay. That sounds good.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's not that. Sorry, are we doing You Came Along Way first?
You came along?
Yeah, you came. Yeah, just swing it. Sorry. What?
Improvise.
Okay.
That's what the Blackhawk is all about.
We came a long way from St. Louis.
All right now.
We climbed the ladder of success. I've seen the town and country cars that were parked out in front of your fancy address. We came a long way from St. Louis.
All right
We
now.
broke a lot of hearts between. I met a gang of gloomy guys that were doing alright till you came on the scene. You blew in from the west and suddenly impressed all the population. Hereabout, well baby, I've got news for you. I'm from Missouri too, so naturally I've got my doubt. You've got them dropping by the wayside, a feeling I ain't gonna know. You came a long way from St. Louis, but baby, you still got a long way to go. So naturally I've got my doubt. You've got them dropped by the wayside. A feeling I ain't gonna know. You came a long way from St. Louis, but baby, you still got a long way to go. You came a long way from St. Louis, but baby, you still got a long way to go. I'm not from St. Louis. So we're gonna, this is such a, there's such great spirits in this room. Really feeling it, I love it. Oh, thank you. I tried, thank you. All right, here we, okay, so. I'm gonna, why don't you start off with a little country gospel? There we go, sorry. We didn't rehearse or anything. I appreciate everything. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at houses and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Lots of land under the starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me surround my saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at house and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in.
I'm not even gonna disconnect her. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Ladies and gentlemen, Paula West. Boy, I tell you, we got something going on in here. I think we're gonna have to come back. There's something going on in here. I think we got a club happening. I think we got a club happening here. Well, first of all, I want to acknowledge everybody and everything. I need to, somebody I forgot, and it's a tradition, you know, in San Francisco, especially with us, Recovery Theater. You know, we wouldn't be here if we didn't have an opportunity to rehearse, to play, to have support of the community. And part of our community that we worked out was at Martuni's. I don't know if you guys know Martuni's. Right over there. What's the street? It's on Market, Valencia. Yeah, Valencia, right up the street here. You know, it's one of the best piano bars ever. Janine, you'll turn that bad boy out. Yeah, you'll turn it out.
Every day.
But let me tell you,
9 o'clock.
what'd you say?
Every night from 9 to 1.
Yeah, every night from 9 to 1.
9 to 2.
Martini's. Skip, the owner, hope John, first let's acknowledge John Henry and both sides of the conversation. He's documenting this event. And I'm hoping the owner of Martini sees this. And Skip, I want to thank you for giving us a stage. 7 years we got a chance to be at Martini's. 7 years, every month we had a different show. Yeah, Mr. Ward, where's he at? There, he was there. But with that, I want to say we also got to acknowledge our San Franciscans. And as you know, Etta James was one of the premier San Franciscans, right? Well, we got one of San Francisco's best kept secrets getting ready to hit the stage. I want you to put your hands together for Miss Cherie Taylor.
Thank you. Before I sing this song, I would like to just acknowledge this is gonna sound funny, my sister and my cousin. She's actually my sister-in-law, but she hooked up with my cousin. And today is her birthday. Her name is Harriet, and my cousin's name is Curtis. I wanna say happy birthday to you, baby.
Thank you, sweetie.
I also want to dedicate this song to the two of you because the love they have is something that you don't see every day. So, here we go. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and my life is like a song. Ooh, yeah, at last, the sky above is blue. My heart was wrapped in clover the day that I looked at you. I found a dream that I could dream of, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I've never known. Whoa, smile, just smile. And then the spell was cast. And here we are in heaven. 'Cause you are mine and last. Can I get some of that? shake your booty if you want to. One more time. Oh, play it for me. Dream that I could dream of, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I've never known. And whoa, you smile, just smile. And then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, 'cause you are mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rick Taylor. Woo, should I try to climb up here? No, I'm just stay on down here. I ain't even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna try it. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cherie Taylor, she is San Francisco's best secret. Well, as I say, you know, we always have gentlemen wandering in, people saying they can do this, they can do that. But apparently we lucked up. We got some talented people up in here. We really do. And we got a dynamite audience. Now, there's another young man that's getting ready to hit the stage. You know, he's followed me for years, 20 years, 15, 20 years. Through all of the funk holes, the alleys, the SROs, the flatbed trucks, sang on the back of the liquor stores, all that stuff. And we did plays. Every single one of the plays, we went from Sacramento down to LA. We took the spot.
Pasadena.
Yeah, Sedena, we went all over. And this young man stayed with me. And we handled it. So he knows his way around the stage and he knows his way around the microphone. So we're gonna go ahead and wish for brighter days. You know, we're gonna have a better day. We're gonna let him go ahead and usher that in. So I want you to put your hands together for Mr. Vernon Sweet Black from way back to Dallas.
Sunday, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunday, you smiled at me and really, really eased the pain. Now the dark days are gone and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere, sunny one so true. I love you, Sunny. Thank you for the sunshine bouquet, Sunny. Whoa.
Thank you for the facts from A to Z. My life was torn like a windblown sand. When a rock was born, when we held hands. Sunny one so true. I love you. Squeeze out, get up, squeeze out, get up, squeeze out, get up, down. Squeeze out, get up, squeeze out, get up, squeeze out, get up, down. Squeeze out, get up, get up, get up, down. Squeeze out, get up, get up, get up, down. Squeeze out, get up, get it out. Sonny, thank you for the smile upon your face. Sonny, thank you for the gleam that flows with grace. You're my spark of nature's fire. You're my sweet, complete desire. Sunny one so true. I love you. I love you. I love you, Sonny. I love you, Sonny. I mean, that was a workout right there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vernon Medeiros. Sharon, you might have to get the the rub down, you get the heating pad, all that stuff, right? And put him on a diet too. Anyway. Oh, that's my brother. Can I say something? Yeah. Shit, we about telling the truth here. Come on now. I love him. I love every bit of him. Some of it got to be shaved off. Hey, you know what? I want to tell you a story now. We have another young lady that's getting ready to hit the stage. Now, I know you're going to be confused, but you see that gentleman right down there on the picture there? His name is Ben Bacot. He was known as the bass of the Bay. He sang with us for years. Loved him dearly. I wish we had time. I could play you some of his music, but as you know, the meter's running here. So, hey, it is. I told you I'm telling the truth. The meter's running, I want to do a whole lot of stuff, but we just have to come back. Maurice, me and you gonna talk. Now, but this his sister is getting ready to come up and perform. And I'll let her explain how they're related. Linda, you want to come on up and give the explanation? All right.
Hi. So, aside from the fact that Ben was 6'5", 6, and he had the very long cord that gave him the bass of the Bay, for certain. But he and I performed a lot together. And when I did a show in New York many years ago, I asked Ben if he'd like to join me. And the show I was doing at that time was a tribute to the great Oscar Brown Jr., who Ben had never heard of. Just saying, he was tall, but he didn't know everything. Anyway, Oscar was the ultimate entertainer. He was an activist. He was a singer, songwriter, playwright. And in fact, his first show, which was called Kicks and Company, was directed by Lorraine Hansberry in Chicago. Yeah. So, yes, I'm going to do a song of Oscar's, but I want to read something that he wrote, because Oscar was fascinated with time. And so I want to read this to you, and then I will sing a song that he wrote about time. So remember, this is from his voice. It took time for time to attract my attention. Once it did, however, it became both aggravating and consuming. There is only one time, and that is all the time, infinite and definite. Time is measurable by the ticking of clocks, the changing of seasons, the beats of drums and hearts. Once I began to view some of its multiple dimensions, time became most fascinating. Age is the primary factor that caught my mind's eye. Growing up came first. Birthdays were all important, and once I had a good number of them, the real intrigue began. Where I had been rushing time, I now found it rushing me. I became more acutely aware of its vocabulary, like sudden and gradual and rush and slow. Patience, which originally proved a problem, later became an acquired virtue. I think I'm still acquiring that virtue. I don't know. I discovered things that require time, such as maturity and growth and decay. I learned how time flies and drags, runs and stops, and affects events. Time is both a process and a force, cosmic in its dimensions and intimate in its implications. It is synonymous with rhythm as it relates to music and indeed to the entire universe. Consequently, there is not a single subject that I have written about as much as time and its myriad dynamic influences which continue to impact me every day. The prospect of death is an unavoidable concern. I have dealt with it poetically as an inescapable aspect of living. I hope it is the only occurrence that interrupts my work. Old woman, I see you alone in your room. What memories haunting you there in the gloom of the lovers you know and the children you grew. What more to look forward to is there for you? Oh, gentlemen, taking your afternoon nap, your once busy hands folded now in your lap. Who knows if you've won all those races you've run, but rest a while in the sun, over and done. Living's a climb up the tower of time, nearer and nearer the top. Living's a climb up a tower of time, but where do you stand when you finally stop? Oh, when high on my pinnacle I have arrived, and I cast my eyes wide over all I've survived. When all has been told about glory and gold, what treasure then will I hold when I grow old? Living's a climb up the tower of time, nearer and nearer the top. Living's a climb
gentlemen, Linda Closet. Gave us a nice, wait a minute, where you going? Hey lady, where you going? Oh, okay, all right. Don't let him out, Marvin. That's what you taught me, don't let him out. Don't let him out, baby. So, if you get a chance and you like what you're seeing here, don't feel embarrassed by making a donation. We love you. That's right. You know, but we love to be loved also. Please show us your appreciation.
A love offering.
A love offering. Nothing wrong with that. That's right. You know, I'll give you $1 if I see you on the street. Just, break it on down. Just a little love. Come on.
How do you go about doing it?
Well, you just open up your wallet and walk on up here with Stefan.
Name calling.
For those of you that would like to write a check, you can write it to SF Recovery Theater, THEATRE. As you can see, it'll go to good use. That's right. You know, we'll take cash. I don't know where the hat is. I'll find it. Give it to this young lady. What? Wait a minute, sir. Where you going? I want y'all to take note. Take note. Take note of the black men stepping forward, brother. The black men stepping forward. Yeah, hand me the horn of plenty. The horn of plenty is right there. Just put it in the horn of plenty. Thank you so much. Look at this. This is love. The horn of plenty. The horn of plenty. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Vernon. You take it around. Take it around, Vernon. Take it around. You know, make a donation. I really appreciate it. It is necessary. You know, it's necessary. Hey, Vernon, get this man over here. You know, don't wait a minute. Don't leave the lady out. Don't leave the lady out. There she go. She go there. Go there. He goes straight in. Straight in. Brother, straight there. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, get that man with the glasses. He ate up a bunch of food. That's all. All right. But you know what? I think it's really important that we do share. And we do this.
Thank you.
Okay? We do this. It's not like it costs you. I mean, I don't know. I hope the tickets weren't too much for you, were they? Anyway, we're going to roll right through intermission because, as I said, the meter's running. We got folks that got to do stuff. But I have something I really, really want you guys to see. So we're going to continue this process. I want you to get ready to embrace the love of the Bay. Because there ain't no way like the Bay way. You know that? Ain't no way like the Bay way. And so we want to bring Miss Gail Rosemont back up with 2 of her backups. And we've got a sound. We've got sound in here. And I want you to pay attention to some of this syncopation that's about to take place. Okay? All right. You want the lead mic? You want it here? How you want it, baby? Right there. And I'll get off the stage, get out the way. Woo.
Man, watch that hip. You ain't had that hip.
Can I borrow your cane?
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting till the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and watch them roll away again. Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I had nothing to live for, looked like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just
Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Seems like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. Well, I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones in this lonely that won't leave me alone. No, 2,000 miles I rode just to make this dock my home. Yeah, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. No applause, please. No applause, please. Just so much.
So much. Oh yeah, I'll take this. No wonder this is a cool mic. Well, yeah, you need to heat this one up a little bit. No, that's a cool mic. That's all right. Sit it right there, baby. That's all right. All right. All right. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one. Brings out the bass in my voice, doesn't it? You like that? Well, you know what? I think it's only fair that we keep this party started. We're gonna keep it going. I think it's time for us to bring back San Francisco's best kept secret again, don't you think? I think she's got a little something for you. And you might have heard it before. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. Wait for y'all to find out. Come on up here, Cherie. Come on up. Come on. I want you to stand right here in the light, baby. Get in the light. Get in the light. That's right. Don't run into it now. Go into the light. Don't go to the light.
I see the light. I see the light. So you know, I need to say, when I was a child, little girl, my mother used to sing this song to me. And back then, when we opened our doors to people, we opened our doors because you were hungry. We didn't open our doors to give you a hit or crack or ask you what you had for a sister. We opened our doors with open arms to help each other with unity. And most of the time it was during the summertime. When it was hot. It's really hot. And everybody wanted to drink beer, wine, water. Come on, man. All right, Alex. Summer time, and the living is easy. Fish are cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama, ooh, good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking, yeah. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You'll spread your little wings, and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing gonna harm you. 'Cause your mommy and your daddy is standing by. Yeah, this is Dave Austin. Come on, give me some of that harmonica. So, hush, little baby, don't you
We gonna let y'all. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. As we navigate the stage, listen here, you know what? We're gonna keep this thing going because you know what? My piano player has a hot day. So we gotta get him, Dave's got some stuff to do, so we gotta get him up out of here. But we don't want to shortchange you because we're gonna keep everything rolling. All right, Dave, Marvin, I think you and I will know this one. Okay? Make it real nasty. Just make it nasty. No, I know all of y'all know this young lady. We must have mercy on her. This is the story of Minnie the Moocher. She was a low-down hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail. But Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Now Minnie had a bloke named Smokey. He loved her even though he was cokey. He took her down to Chinatown and taught her how to kick the gong around. Minnie had a dream of the King of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He gave her his townhouse and all his horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes and sat around counting them all 1,000,000 times. Now let me see if my recall is going to come back to me. Now, Minnie and Smokey, they was jagging. They was down in the Tenderloin, and you know what they was having. She met old Deacon Bill, who tried to save her soul even still. Minnie just shook her jelly roll, and old Deacon said, "Oh Lord, please save my soul." Unfortunately, they took Minnie where they take the crazies, and Minnie's now pushing up daisies. So I need everybody to come with me. We're gonna go to Broadway on this. We got 3 songs, 3 times, right? Poor men, poor men. All the way now. Poor men. Brain cells left, huh? Is that all right, Marvin? Okay. Who's next? Who's next on the agenda? Anybody got the list? I can't see. I don't remember. I don't know. Where's everything going? We almost out of here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, we got 10 minutes. Okay, well, listen, you know what? On that note, ladies and gentlemen, did you hear what he said? He said it's bedtime. So, you know, I don't like hearing news like that. I really don't. Cherie, can you correct this man? Yeah, you need to correct him. Correct him. You want me to correct him? I want you to correct him.
All right. You know, y'all, you all are familiar. Most of you are familiar with the play, The Wiz. And there was a mean old witch, Eveline. That's what I say. She was misunderstood. Yes, she was. So I need all my players to come on up here. Yeah. Cause see, I'm gonna portray Miss Evelina in the song. And, all right. Well, when I wake up in the afternoon, which pleases me to do, don't nobody bring me no bad news. Cause I wake up already naked and I'm fine on my views. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Now if we're gonna be buddies, you better bump up on the road. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. No bad news. Cause you be the best friends to my dudes. Don't you bring me no bad news. Now you're talking to me. Don't go crying no blues. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. No bad news. You can buy the line, all the time. Just bring me cool. Don't you bring me no bad news. What? Don't you ever bring me no bad news. No bad news. Don't you bring me no bad news. Now, come on with it, piano player. Do your thing. Yeah. No bad news. No bad news. Now bring a message in your head or something you can use. But don't you ever bring me no bad news. No bad news. I'll make you an offer child you cannot refuse. Don't you bring me no bad news. Oh, no bad news. No bad news. Don't you ever bring me no bad news. No bad news. I'll make you an offer child you cannot refuse. Don't you bring me no bad news. I said, don't you bring me no bad news. Now don't you ever bring me no bad news. I said, now don't you ever bring me no bad news. Now don't you ever bring me She was misunderstood.
Told you, Marvin. You ain't bringing no bad news over here. We doing a show, brother. You trying to be happy. You over here trying to spoil my party. Anyway, I want to thank everybody. We're going to continue on. We got a couple more for you. But we also need to pay homage once again to San Francisco.
That's right.
I want you to understand that Mr. Eric Ward has another one that has been with me a decade. This young man has been the workhorse. He designed the graphics on our flyer. He designed the graphics. He's the one that did the graphics on the flyer. He's an artist, right? And he also, he's a Clydesdale. He strap on that feedback full of music notes, and he just keeps working. He just keeps going and going. That's my buddy. And he's gonna explain to you how San Francisco really is.
All right.
My brother.
All right. I'll just make this fast. I was born and raised in San Francisco. California.
All right. Hey.
All right, so everybody here that was born and raised in San Francisco, raise your hand.
Yeah.
All right. Now, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Everybody else, clap for these people. Clap for these people. It's like seeing a pterodactyl on Market Street. You're from here? Well, look, this song is about my hometown, and since I'm from here, I do it the best. So. The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory I've been terribly alone. Oh, wait, hold on, Dave. I doubt their sincerity. Let's try this again. I've been terribly alone. I don't need your pity. And forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left my heart in San Francisco. High on a hill, it calls to me to be their little cable car. Climb halfway to the start. The morning fog, yeah, it makes chilly air. I know 'cause I ain't got no hair. My love waits there in San Francisco. About the blue and windy sea, where I come home to you, San Francisco. Your golden sun will shine for ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Ward. And of course, we have the peanut gallery. So, always. Listen, I hope you guys are enjoying your experience at the Blackhawk, because this is what it was like. This is what it's like. This is a club. This is what going to. You remember that? You remember going to a nightclub? Remember when it was jumping and shit, people popping? Yeah. So we got to do this again. I like y'all. Well, listen. Before we check out, we got one more for you. But as always, we must acknowledge the ancestors. And let's call Brother Thomas up.
Give me a minute.
So he can do his thing. You know, don't worry, I can read a book by the time he gets here. That's my buddy. That's my buddy. The art world lets us have freedom.
Anybody got any pennies? I feel like throwing a few pennies. But out of all seriousness, when we began, So that's how much he's worth. That's a comedian. Give him a penny. Out of all seriousness, when we began, we invited our ancestors to come be with us. As we end tonight, we would like to take a few moments to invite them to go back to their resting place. So before this last song, we do this inviting them to go back by saying Ashe.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Kenny?
Just hold it there for a minute. Don't worry, we're gonna take just a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you know this little tune, you're welcome to participate, Mr. Criswell. And so, but I want you to know that this carries a lot of meaning to it. Where's my lead at? Bernie, come on.
Good evening. First of all, I'd like to wish somebody's co-worker in here named Ernest a happy birthday.
Hey,
Hey, happy birthday, my brother. You know, look at they over 19 and a half.
That's what I'm talking about.
Each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by. I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy to have a girl like her. It's truly a dream come true. Out of all the fellows in the world, she belongs to me. But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Ooh, soon we'll be married and raise a family. Oh, yeah. With a cozy little home out in the country with 2 children, maybe 3. I tell you, I can visualize it all. This couldn't be a dream, for to real it all seemed. But it was just my imagination running away with me. Ooh, it was just my imagination running away with me. Every night on my knees I pray, dear Lord, hear my plea. Don't ever let another take a love from me, for I will surely die. Ooh, her love is heavenly. When her arms enfold me, I hear a tender rhapsody. But in reality, she doesn't even know me. It's my imagination once again running away with me. Ooh, it was just my imagination running away with me. I can't forget her. It's my imagination. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Running away with me. Ooh, it was just my imagination running away with me. 3 times, y'all.
Wait a minute.
Running away with me. Yeah, yeah. Running away with me. Running away with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much. I want to thank each and every one of you for participating and having experienced San Francisco Recovery Theater, our night and another night at the Blackhawk. Stay tuned. Check the airwaves, the internet, everywhere else you can find us, because we're going to keep right on moving. Once again, Dave Austin on piano. That man got down there. Bob Blankenship on drums. And I forgot your name, but you can tell me. Ruth Davies. And you know the players. Miss Cherie Taylor, Bernie Medeiros, Eric Ward, Gail Rosemont, James Hunden on harmonica, and oh yeah, it's me too. All right, Janine. Where's Paula at? Is she still here? Paula's back there. Thank you, Paula, so much. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming. I hope to see you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Jeffrey.
I still got the same. 2 hours and 30 minutes.
All right, community, there you have it, man. What a phenomenal event tonight. You know, this is what that Dreamkeeper Initiative is doing. Shout out to the San Francisco Arts Commission. Shout out to San Francisco Recovery Theater. This has been a powerful event. Again, this is what the Dreamkeeper is doing, bringing community together. You heard the story, the passion. What's going on here in San Francisco? They brought it all back home. We talk about the substance abuse. We talk about the things that are going on with our city, the homelessness, the arts, utilizing what took place, telling the story through music, through art. Phenomenal event tonight. You know, we out here, both sides of the conference. It's late for me. I've been up 2 hours of sleep. The Bishop, I missed my show. But again, very, very powerful stuff. Shout out to Mr. Jeffrey Greer, to the San Francisco Recovery Theater team. Shout out to the San Francisco Arts Commission. Shout out to the Dreamkeeper Initiative. Shout out to all of the amazing community folks that came out to support and uplift each other. That's what it's all about, community. We have to do our part in solidarity. Let's continue to uplift each other. We have so many negative energies trying to destroy what's going on in our city, what's going on across this country, but together we stand. We can do a lot. All power to the people. Y'all know what it is. Both sides of the conversation. Wherever the people be, that's where we be, man. And we love it. Great job tonight. Phenomenal event. And we're looking forward to more and more events and things that we're doing to uplift community. Let them know this is what's going on in our community, and this is how we impact. Shout out to the Dreamkeepers. And we just gonna keep pushing, man. So thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna get out of here. It's a wrap. Great show tonight. And Mr. Greer had everybody laughing. I gotta give him his comedy credits tonight. But great show. Shout out to the OMI, Maurice Rivers out here, a number of community organizations, Linda Parker Pennington out here, a number of folks, great show. And y'all know both sides of the conversation. We always go support the people. Love and peace. Be safe. We'll see y'all again this Sunday for our next live event. We have our youth conversation. We're looking forward to that. And again, tomorrow, 12 o'clock, City Hall, San Francisco, as we kick off our Black History Month at the City Hall. So make sure you show up. And next Tuesday at the supervisor meeting for reparations and all of the things that we needed to handle and deal with as community. Show up. Do your part. We'll be at City Hall. So be there next Tuesday for the supervisor meeting. We'll be outside of City Hall at 12 o'clock. Let's go, community. Let's stand up. It's time. We got to put our boots on. It's time to march in solidarity. It's time to put our armor on and go to war for our people, for our community, for the things that we need to uplift. If they pick on one of us, they got to pick on us all. We might be small, but we mighty here in San Francisco. All power to the people, both sides of the conversation. We see y'all. We out.